Peace, pyro, and love, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube world. As you already know, it's your boy Jordan Plays Games, aka the Ace of New Japan Pro Gaming, the one and only true ace of worldwide gaming everywhere, and Mr. Complicated at that, because I am Mr. Complicated. We are live, as you see, back in universe mode for our... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but we have some jam-packed action for you here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As you guys were told, tonight's match card on Raw is going to be a banger one. You do not want to miss the action that we have here tonight, especially our main event. But to kick us off here tonight, we have the Women's Tag Team Division in action as the Women's Tag Champions Asuka and Alexa Bliss team up to take on the Inspiration, Billie Kay, and Peyton Royce. And in singles competition, after a loss last week to Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler looks to get back on track as she takes on the self-proclaimed world's most beautiful woman, Carmella. And then in singles competition, after Raquel Rodriguez and her partner Shotzi have been gaining some momentum as a tag team, Raquel looks to sharpen up her skills as a singles competitor as she takes on the veteran and the only female graduate of the Hard Dungeon, Natalya. And as we all know, Rhea Ripley, who won the Undisputed Women's Championship at Extreme Rules, will be defending the title against Becky Lynch somewhere down the line. But tonight, Mommy is going to be accompanying her boy Dominic down to the ring tonight as Dom takes on the prize fighter and Kevin Owens. And then in one-on-one competition, this is a match I'm very much interested in seeing, the United States Champion Austin Theory tonight looks to make a statement, prove a point to his former mentor Johnny Gargano here tonight. And to keep the action rolling, we are going to have an 8-man battle royal. The winner of this battle royal gets a United States Championship match against Austin Theory at the next Raw pay-per-view. More will go into that as that 8-man battle royal continues. So be sure, who do you guys think out of these 8 are going to be walking away with a U.S. title opportunity? We got Mustafa Ali, the phenomenal AJ Styles, The Miz, Dexter Lumis, Bobby Lashley, Elias, Dolph Ziggler, and the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. I can't call it. It could go either way. And this is the main event I was talking about. Becky Lynch, who has been gaining momentum after momentum, win after win for the last couple of weeks, to prove to Rhea Ripley that she has what it takes to beat her, to be the Undisputed Women's Champion. But Becky Lynch may have a hurdle in her path to the title because she's taking on her old friend and old stablemate in the Four Horsewomen and Bayley. So be sure to count your chickens here tonight, Becky, because you do not know what Damage Control could pull out of their sleeves. And we round up our match card as we take a look here tonight at the action. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Impressive win over the Women's Tag Team Champions. Damage Control might have to step back a little. You never know. And of course, the Queen of Spades picks up the win here tonight against Carmella, as I expected. And Raquel Rodriguez, my apologies. Raquel Rodriguez picks up the win here tonight against Natalya. And of course, with assistance from the Judgment Day, old Dom gets a big win here tonight over Kevin Owens. And the action keeps going here tonight on Raw as we kick off this episode with the youngest United States Champion, the now Mr. Austin Theory. Look at that piece of gold around his waist.
Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE United States Champion,
Austin Theory, the current United States Champion, already has successful title defenses against Mustafa Ali and 2 times over Dexter Lumis. Austin Theory was approached by Johnny Gargano earlier tonight, and Gargano went on to tell Theory that he was disappointed in the man that he had become. Yes, Theory is a 2-time U.S. champion, a former Money in the Bank winner, but he turned his back on what was truly important, and that was his wrestling morals that Gargano taught him. And honestly, Gargano just may have a point. Theory may have gotten a lot of success. He may have gotten what he wanted, but he lost who he was. And Gargano looks to try to remind Theory about who that man that he trained is. And speaking of the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano, accompanied by his beautiful wife, Candice LeRae.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
NXT's only Grand Slam champion, former NXT champion, I believe 4-time North American champion, and former NXT Tag Team Champion. Johnny Gargano's done it all, paved the way, and most importantly in my mind, he is the heart of NXT. There would be no NXT, in my opinion, without Johnny wrestling. And Johnny is back here live on Raw, here to teach his old protege and the man that he considered a son, a lesson in morals, respect. And Johnny Gargano still having some fun with the crowd. You gotta love Johnny wrestling. You just gotta. You can see the scowl look on Johnny Gargano's face practically disgusted with Theory. But at the same time, how can you be disgusted with Theory that much, given how much he's evolved? Man's competed at WrestleMania on 2 different occasions. He's a 2-time United States champion, currently doing great on his 2nd run, and he's a former Mr. Money in the Bank. Yes, Theory may have made some questionable decisions, but it's led him to great success. And Johnny Gargano is learning that out the hard way. And Theory also went on to say backstage that he's not the future, he's not the youngest, he's the now. And honestly, if I'm Theory, I gotta be feeling like I'm on top of the world. But at the same time, imagine if Theory loses to Johnny here tonight, and then he finds out who his opponent is for his United States title later tonight in the Battle Royal. I mean, honestly, Theory has a lot to do here tonight. He has to keep an eye on who his opponent is going to be for his U.S. title. It could be anybody that in that match that he has beef with. And logistically, anybody in that match, in my opinion, has just as good of a chance of beating Theory as Theory does of beating them. But imagine if he loses to Johnny here tonight. Oh, and look at that, right in the face of Johnny's wife, Candice. Come on. There is no need for that. Theory's just being a douche. But now Johnny gonna pay Theory back, and look at that. Nice move there by Johnny. Drop Theory right on his neck. And now Johnny wrestling with a diving flatliner takes down the U.S. champion. And now can Johnny mount something else back? No, but Theory again scurrying out of the ring. And Johnny, oh! Johnny went to take advantage of Theory's escape, but Johnny crashed and burned there on that drop kick. And oh, look at that, right in front of his wife too. Come on. And now Theory just egging Johnny wrestling on. And now the slingshot into the dropkick. Oh, Johnny caught it with a super kick. Johnny Gargano caught Theory with the super kick. Come on, Johnny. And sliced bread. Theory is feeling maneuver. Cost him. And Johnny now just being thrown into that barricade. I said the barricade, into my announce table. But now Johnny gonna try to repay the favor. And Theory again catches Johnny with that super kick. And Theory now sizing Johnny up again. He didn't get it the first time, but it looks like Theory may be looking for that drop kick. And this time he got him. Once again into a cover on Johnny. Doesn't hook the leg. That could be a mistake, but Johnny somehow got that shoulder up. And Theory now just got in the face of Johnny, but Johnny not going to let that keep going. Not going to let that keep happening. But Theory yet again. And Theory went for the clothesline, but Johnny able to sidestep. And a standing sliced bread again. Shades of the Brian Kendrick. Shoutouts to him. And now Johnny, double underhook. Ooh, dude, buster. Cover on Theory, 2. No, Theory gets the shoulder up. So close for Johnny. And now Johnny wrestling could be looking for the Gargano escape. He was probably looking for it, but Theory able to just swing Johnny right off of him. Wrestling up, looking for the wrestling, knows what's ringing right in front of Candice LeRae. I'm not going to lie, Johnny Wrestling's been putting up one hell of a fight against his former protege. And now has Theory up, may have had a brainbuster in mind for Theory, but Theory just able to survive. And we still got a lot of action to cover here tonight on Raw. So be sure to tune in for the rest of the episode. And Theory now immediately runs back into the ring. Referee now at a count of 7. And Theory now back in the ring as well. And it's like he just baited Johnny in. Stiff super kick. Follows it up with a drop kick. Follows it up with an elbow. And a standing shooting star. Into the cover goes Theory, 2. No! Johnny's so close to being beaten, but somehow just barely able to get that shoulder up. And Theory just stomping, kicking a mud hole in the Gargano. And now Johnny, nice Hurricane Rana. But can Johnny follow it up? Can he keep the momentum going and find a way to defeat the United States champion? Maybe looking for another dude buster. But Theory, once again, able to sidestep, kick to the midsection of Johnny, has him up again, and this time finds that patella brainbuster. And he's saying, it's A-Town down. Has Johnny up for the ATL. But he's not done. Theory's not finished. Not finished, has Johnny up. And the fireman's carry yet again, and this time, A-Town down. Hook of the leg, shoulders down. Theory picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Austin Theory.
Theory gets the win over his mentor, and now it looks like Theory may have just shed the last little weakness that he had inside of him. And the only question is, where does Theory go from here? I think we all know. And ladies and gentlemen, we continue on with the action. And we all asked, where does Theory go from here? We all find out right now. Because it's the 8-man battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the U.S. title. And here comes a man who is arguably my hands-on favorite to win the whole thing. Representing the Judgment Day, Damian Priest.
And from New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
The Judgment Day already holds one piece of gold here in the WWE, with Rhea Ripley holding the WWE Undisputed Women's Championship that she took from Bianca Belair at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And now Damian Priest looks to add some more gold to the Judgment Day as he looks to become a 2-time United States champion. He held the U.S. title before, and now we're going to see if he can do it again. The Judgment Day, I said, have been reeling and have been on quite a hot streak as of late, picking up victories after victories over superstars like Kevin Owens and AJ Styles, as we saw Dom pick up a win over AJ Styles here tonight. Speaking of the phenomenal one, He is also a competitor in this battle royal who wants a shot at the United States title. The only question is, does he have what it takes to get the job done here tonight? A once-in-a-century talent who has gone everywhere and done everything.
Weighing in at 218 pounds.
Phenomenal AJ Styles. A man who's gone everywhere and done everything. Won titles in Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, TNA, New Japan. He was the leader of the Bullet Club at one point, made it international. Former IWGP World Champion on 2 different occasions. 2-time WWE Champion. Former Intercontinental US and Tag Team Champion. AJ has certainly done it all, but is he going to be able to get one more shot at championship gold here tonight? And now it's time to get this 8-man battle royal underway. All these men are yearning for an opportunity to face the United States champion Austin Theory, who we saw earlier tonight pick up a big win over his old mentor Johnny Gargano. Remember the rules of this battle royal. Pinfall and submissions are not a thing in this match. You must go over the top if you want to eliminate your opponent. The last man standing in that ring will be the winner and will face the US champion Austin Theory at the upcoming Raw pay-per-view, which will be Battleground. That's right, with the brand split between Raw and SmackDown, we had to divide up our pay-per-views. It's not easy, I'll say that, but it is what we agreed on. It's what we are going to have to contend with. And everybody, oh wait a minute, The Miz just eliminated Bobby Lashley, and Damian Priest now eliminates Ali. Lashley was eliminated quicker in this match than I expected. And now The Miz going to turn his attention to his old rival Dolph Ziggler as he eliminates him as well. And Damian Priest now takes out AJ Styles as The Miz turns his attention to Elias. And Damian Priest turns his attention to Dexter Lumis. And we all know, face them, Damian. Men are just going out of this match left and right. That's why I was saying. Miz eliminated by Elias. Like I was saying, anything can happen so quickly in this match. You don't see it coming. That's why you always got to keep eyes in the back of your head as Dexter Lumis with the back suplex into the leg drop. And oh, Damian Priest with the bell clap trying to eliminate Dexter, and he got him. Now it's just down to just Priest and Elias. Dexter Lumis, who was a bit on a hot roll in this matchup, almost had the U.S. title match in his grasp, but now Damian Priest grabs Elias by the throat, going south of heaven, baby. And now Damian Priest, now just working on Elias there in the corner. These are the last 2 in this matchup. The winner of this match earns an opportunity for the U.S. champion, and it looks like it very much could be Damian Priest. And now Damian Priest looking to end this match as Elias stalked in his presence. And now has him up for the reckoning. Could it be the Judgment Day's time? Damian Priest throws Elias over. Elias just hanging on. No, he can't. The U.S. title match goes to the Judgment Day. Damian Priest scores a big win for the Judgment Day. And could we be looking at the next United States champion? I think we very much could. But as much as I hate to say it, it's time to close out Monday Night Raw, but we are closing out this main event with a banger. As mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, it's unfortunately time to close out everybody's favorite episode of Universe Mode. But we are going now on a good note and with a banger, because look at who we've got here tonight in the main event. Accompanied by Dakota Kai and Io Sky, the former women's tag team champion, Damage Control's Bayley is said to take on the man Becky Lynch here tonight. And honestly, we have seen Becky Lynch gain some nice wins here tonight over superstars like Shayna Baszler, but this may prove to be Becky's biggest challenge yet, because remember, we are expected to see Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley for the Undisputed Women's title, but Ripley said she's already defeated Becky. That's an old story, and that chapter of Becky Lynch's career needs to be closed. But Becky refuses to quit. She refuses to give up. She refuses to be told no. And speaking of the man refusing to stay down, I know damn well she's going to refuse to stay down for someone like Bayley. Ladies and gentlemen, from Dublin, Ireland, the former women's champion, the former face of Raw, give it up for the man, Becky effin' Lynch. Becky Lynch was the one who got up in the face of the Dutchess of the Judgment Day. She was the one who confronted Ripley face to face and said, you think you have what it takes to be the face of this women's division? You think nobody's on your level? Well, I surpass you and your level. But Ripley said she wasn't impressed. She wasn't that bold to just give out title shots to people who begged and pleaded for it. So Becky Lynch has been grinding non-stop to prove that she is the woman on Raw. And I had a discussion with Adam Pearce earlier in the night. He said that if Becky Lynch can get the win over Bayley here tonight, then Becky Lynch will be getting a WWE Women's Championship opportunity at Battleground, which will be the next Raw pay-per-view coming up in just 1 month. And now Becky takes down Bayley with a nice single leg dropkick, and Becky, you can tell she's fighting for everything that she wants. She wants one more opportunity at the big time. Bayley goes into the corner. Becky, ooh, collides with the turnbuckle, and now Bayley's the one with the upper hand now. And now Bayley at the top rope, sizing up Becky Lynch. Oh, and apparently she changed her mind. That may prove to be a bad move on her part, because Becky has the power with the power bomb. Cover on Bayley, but only a 1. And it's hard to believe that with everything that these two have done and said to each other, that they were once friends, that they once approved each other and everything that they had going on. And now look at them. Becky with that exploder suplex out of the corner. And somebody once asked me, like, who do I prefer? Who do I think is the bigger star, Bayley or Becky? With all due respect, I feel like it's a no contest. I gotta give it to Becky. The woman has main evented more grand pay-per-views. She's won the Women's Royal Rumble. And on top of that, she was the one who won the first ever Women's WrestleMania main event. Like, stuff like that for people, it doesn't just happen. And even if it does, it doesn't happen often. And Becky now with slap after slap to Bayley. But Bayley now grabs her by the hair. Come on, ref. Are you serious? And Bayley now connects with a nice elbow drop. And all Damage Control can do is just watch. Ooh, that's an elbow that would make the Macho Man happy. And now Bayley brings Becky back up to her feet. And what could Bayley possibly have in mind for the man. And now has her up top. And now Bayley with a huge avalanche. Bayley to belly. Into the cover on the man. Cover. 2. No! Becky gets the shoulder up. And now Becky... Bayley was looking for the rose plant. Looking to probably close out this matchup. But Becky Lynch not giving up. Now willing to quit. Shot after shot to the face. And now Bayley's the one who's starting to come back with a huge cross body out of the corner. Now Becky with a huge, gets taken down with a German suplex, and now Bayley's the one in control. And look at her just taunting Becky. Come on. And Bayley, who's just been absolutely more ruthless ever since joining Damage Control. Basically forming the whole thing. It's just adapted a new side of Bayley. And now probably looking for the rose plant. She was looking for it earlier in this matchup. Can she get it? Working on the arm, trying to bring Becky Lynch down. No, not yet. And now wait a minute. Becky with the manhandle slam. The manhandle slam on Bayley. Shoulders are down. Leg is hooked. No! Bayley got the shoulder up. How did she get that shoulder up in the nick of time? And Bayley gets hit with a leg drop. Becky Lynch follows it up with a second. And now Bayley, this is a direct message from Becky Lynch to the Dutchess of the Judgment Day. At the top rope, huge elbow. Cover on Bayley. No, still not enough. And tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw has been electric. We've seen so much. And Bayley now Becky could be looking to close out this matchup. But Bayley yet again knows Becky so darn well. And again, Bayley probably looking for the rose plant. But look at this. Becky Lynch brings her down, locks the arm, and the disarmer. Becky Lynch with the disarmer. Because she forced Bayley to tap right here in front of Damage Control. Here, center of the ring. Bayley's far away from the ropes, wrenching on that arm and elbow. And Becky Lynch tearing at that bicep, trying to force her to submit. This honestly could be the end of the night for Becky Lynch and for Damage Control here tonight. Bayley, I don't know how Bayley has survived for as long as she has right now and to disarm her. This would have put any other woman away, but somehow Bayley, even with the pain flowing through her arm. And now Becky Lynch, she was looking for it earlier, the Bexploder. Brings Bayley up and has her up for the manhandle slam. Into the cover. Oh, so freaking close. The world's chanting one more time. And it looks like Becky's going to give them what they wanted. The manhandle slam. Cover, shoulders down. She got her. This was a hard one for Becky. Hard to put Bayley down, but she did it. Rhea Ripley, you may want to watch your back because the man is coming for the undisputed women's title and she ain't stopping. With that said, thank you for tuning in to Monday Night Raw. I will see you all for NXT.
If only I could